Very good morning, dear students. Dear students, we are going to start the last chapter of geography, that is life in the deserts. So, children, in chapter number 5, you have seen how water is a means of life to plants, animal, people. Fine, you already know this. Now, it is really difficult for anyone to live in the place where there is no water to drink, where there is no grass for the cattle to feed, and children, even there is no water to help the crops to grow. So, do you know about these places? What is the place with scarcity of water known as? Okay, so now, children, we are going to learn about the places in the world where people have to, face the extreme and harsh temperatures. Fine. At some places, it is as hot as fire, and in some places, it is as cold as ice. Both these, temperatures, harsh temperature, extreme temperatures, plus they have scarcity of water. Now, these are the desert areas of the world. So, we will talk about two type of deserts. Fine. In the previous classes also you have read there are two types of deserts. One is a hot desert and the other will be a cold desert. Fine. Now these are characterized. Now what are the characteristics of a desert? Low rainfall, scanty vegetation, and there will be extreme climate. So please underline the characteristics of a desert. Then depending on the temperature, children, there can be two type of deserts. There can be a hot desert, there can be a cold desert. Now people who are living in these areas, they have to um, uh, use the little water which is available to them, and whatever they do, whatever they are doing, they have to manage with that only. Fine. First of all, we will talk about the hot desert, and we will talk about Sahara Desert, children. Now, what is a desert? Check out in the glossary, it is given. It is an arid region. Now, all these characteristics which I told you, those are there. Means extremely high or low temperature will be there, and there will be very scarce vegetation. Now, children, first of all, we will go through the hot desert. Now, children, whenever we talk about hot desert, uh, we talk about Sahara Desert. Fine. Even India has a hot desert. Fine. Thar Desert is a hot desert only. Now, children, see. Now, where is the Sahara Desert? Just check out in the map of Africa. Here it is. Just check out where is the Sahara Desert in Africa. Fine. So you will be looking at that this desert is covering a large part of North Africa, not the South Africa. Above upper part, the North Africa. And children, you all will be knowing this. This is the world's largest desert. Fine. The area is around 8.54 million square kilometers, children. Fine. Then the Sahara Desert is touching 11 countries. Now just go through. All the countries are given to you. Where it is, see, Algeria, then Chad, Egypt, Libya, Mali, Mauritania, Morocco, Niger, Sudan, then Tunisia and Western Sahara. So you can see all are there in the map given below. Now, whenever you think about a desert picture, what comes to your mind? What comes to your mind whenever we talk about desert? The sand. Fine. Now, there are stretches of sand. Here, the Sahara Desert is covered with, plains and even elevated plateaus. You can see in the above figure 9.1. You can find plateaus there. You can find elevated lands there, rocky surfaces. You can also find there. The rocky surfaces, they can be, more than 2500 meters high at some place, means those areas are that much rocky. Fine. Now please go through the do you know, you'll be surprised to know that present day Sahara once used to have, whatever we see today Sahara, some at one time it was a lush green plain. Cave paintings in Sahara desert, what do they show? That the rivers were having crocodile, elephants, lion, giraffe, ostriches, sheep, cattle, they all were the common animals of this. But due to the change in the climate, fine, it has changed to a very hot and dry desert. Now children, just see, now we will talk about the climate. Now obviously it is a hot desert, so what sort of climate it will be having? It will be having hot and uh, parched dry climate. Fine. So rainy season is very short here. The sky is cloudless and clear. Here the moisture evaporates faster than it accumulates because it's so dry. The days are unbelievingly hot. Temperature during the day, it can, be as high as 50 degrees Celsius. And it heats up the sand, the rocks, and then they radiate back the heat, making the surroundings very hot. The nights can be freezing cold with the temperature nearing 0 degrees Celsius. So at night, the temperature comes down and it can become to 0 degrees Celsius. Fine. Do you know El Azizia in the Sahara Desert, south of Tripoli, Libya, recorded as the highest temperature of 57.7 degrees Celsius temperature it was there in 1922. Now what type of plants and animals are found there? Now see children, it's a desert, so obviously the vegetation will be including the cactus, date palms, acacia, fine. And at some places you can find oases. You can see the figure 9.3. Oasis means a green island with date palms surrounding them. It's a place where you get water, fine. Now if you talk about the animals, camels, hyenas, jackals, foxes, scorpions, these are, and many varieties of snakes and lizards. These are the prominent animal species, important animal species which are living there. Now at last we will talk about the people of this desert. Fine. Now children, just check out, do you know, skeletons of fish were found in this desert. So means sorry, so at one time it would have been, water there, so because of that the fish were there. Now people, see, it is having harsh climate, but still very various group of people they live here, and they are performing different activities. We have talked about the Bedouins, fine, the Banjaras, and here we have Tuaregs also. Now they are the nomadic tribe children. They are rearing the livestock, fine, such as goat, sheep, camel, horses, and the animals are providing them with milk, hide, and from that hide they make leather belts, slippers, water bottles. For with the hairs of those animals they make mats, carpets, clothes, blankets, and they are wearing heavy robes because they are protecting them from the dust storms and even the hot winds. The oasis children in the Sahara and the Nile Valley in Egypt supports settled population. Fine. So where there is oasis, there people are having settled life. Now water is available. Why people are settled there? Because the water is available, and the people grow date palms there. Fine. What type of crops are grown? Rice, wheat, barley, and beans. They are grown there. Egyptian cotton, which is very famous worldwide, is grown in Egypt. Now, the discovery of oil, if you talk about a product in a great demand throughout the world, find in Algeria, Libya, Egypt. Because of oil, these areas they are transforming themselves. They are developing now. The other minerals that include iron, phosphorus, manganese, uranium, and the cultural landscape of the Sahara that is also going undergoing the changes. Means it's changing now. Fine, gleaming glass cased office buildings, tower, mosque, super highways, crisscross, ancient camel paths. Fine, so means it is developing now. Fine, trucks they are replacing the camels in the salt trade. Tuaregs are seen acting as guides for the foreign tourists. So tourists are coming here. More and more nomadic herdsmen are taking to city life, finding jobs in oil and gas operations. So people are shifting to cities and they are adopting different professions instead of being the instead of having the nomadic life. So go through the do you know also children? Fine. Depressions are formed when the wind blows, it blows away the sand with it. Now, in the depression where undergoes water, reaches the surface and an oasis is formed. So, the area where the oasis is there, it becomes fertile and people they settle there. Fine. So, this was all about Sahara Desert. In the next module, we will talk about cold desert.